Well, hello and thank you for watching. Today I'm going to be doing some work that I have been procrastinating on for a very long time. This is on my, I can't remember if it's a 1985 or an 86, but it's a Fender Squier ST-331. It's their contemporary series. This was their cheapest guitar back in the day. It was made in the Fujigen plant, which made fantastic guitars. It's the A serial number. It's one of the best values for older guitars that you can get nowadays. This one had some work done to it before I bought it. Somebody installed a switch and they installed a single as well. This isn't wired up, this isn't wired up. Originally it was the one humbucker, a volume knob, and your jack. That was it. They're a very simple guitar. A lot of guys modded these, a lot of guys trashed these as well. This one, I wish I'd taken a video of this, but let's see if we can get it there. Had a headstock repair done. I did that a long time ago. A couple of dowels and good strong repair. The tuners were changed out as well. But yeah, let's get tearing this down. We're going to get this wired up. These screws look to be too long. They're probably bottoming out. So we're going to get this wired up, the switch wired up, everything working, and then we'll get back together. This is honestly one of my favorite guitars to play, even though I don't play very well at all. So, as I always do, I loosen off the strings and tape them in place so you don't have them getting tangled, things like that. You'll find I'm very big on do as I say, don't do as I do. Try to get better for these videos though. This is actually really motivating me to get some of these older projects done. I've got sitting behind me right now my 1959 MGA that I keep saying I'm going to build, and I should be building it this winter. And it's a lot of metal work, engine work. But if that's something anybody would like to see, and this is going to be a very, very budget build on this. Good quality, but I'm going to show how to do a lot of things yourself. I can do some nickel plating. I'm actually going to do some bluing like you do on guns on some of the hardware. Keep it looking good and keep the cost down. It's very cheap to do. When you throw your tape on, give her a little fold there. Just makes taking it off easier. You're not searching for the end then. No. I found projects that used to take me a long time to do. Once you start learning the little tricks and save a few minutes here, a few minutes there, it really makes the project go a lot smoother, a lot faster too. First time I took an engine apart, took me a long time to get it back together. But if you guys are looking for a very cool guitar, and this is almost like the Tom DeLonge style guitars with the one humbucker. Another tip, I picked this up at a dollar store. It's just a rubber floor mat with these little nubs. You drop screws, they don't go rolling off on you. It's it again makes the job quicker and cleaner. So let's see. This was made January 30th, 1985. So this was one of the first. Forgot about that. ST-331. Well, there you go. These do have a shorter neck than your standard Strat. And as I always tell people, use the long screwdriver. Helps you get square to the screw so you don't strip it, round it, do any damage. Stubby screwdrivers have their place, but only when that's all that fits or that's all you've got. I'm very big on making do with what you've got, but making it work properly. I've refinished several guitars with just a can of spray paint that I had in the garage, a couple cans of spray paint. And when you're done, if you put the effort in, you prep it properly, and you do the work needed, you can make a home job look very good. One of these days, maybe I'll get my old Datsun back here that I've spent half a lifetime building. Alright, some of this is wired. That is quite a big cap in there. That's a DiMarzio in there. This is a cheap one. We're going to pull this one out because it doesn't seem to be sitting right in here. And the screws, not sure if you can see that, but they're coming at an angle. So the holes are not in a great position. It's not really the right pickup for that location anyways. Don't know if I've got another one around that I can use. I might scavenge one from my cheap Fender bullet, Squier bullet. Well, I thought stuff wasn't wired. I think it might just be wired wrong. Okay, I'm going to get out my soldering equipment. I'm going to snip this wire. I'll do that right now and get the guitar out of the way. Not sure if you can see that, but it's shimmed with a Fender shim. I usually take a piece of cardboard out of a case of beer, or back in the day, a pack of cigarettes. All right, well, I'm gonna get out the soldering equipment, pull this apart. It's not the wire I want in there. That's cheap wire and a lot of bad solder jobs. So I'm going to figure out how to wire this, and I'm going to take the one pickup out for now. Okay. Oh, back in a bit. Okay, I got my soldering iron out. I'm putting this part on fast forward because TV's on, heater's on. And it's soldering, desoldering. All right, well, I'm back and I've got a little different camera setup now. So that one pickup that was in the guitar didn't really line up to the holes. Found this one in one of my junk drawers. Not a great quality one, but I can notch that out a little bit. I got one of the dual rails there. I don't know if this one's any good, but we'll find out. I figured out my problem with my switch. Whoever put that switch in, put in a 5-position switch, and all I really need is a 3-position with the two pickups. Mind you, that's on this guy here because I just have the 2 wires. That's a single coil. This is a mini double coil. So I didn't really look at this one too closely. But I can just wire this like 2 humbuckers to either the 3 or the 5-position switch. But everything's desoldered. I'm going to pull out the switch now. And I'll be back in a bit. All right. Now that that is done, I can get this guy mounted. If I can find the mounting hardware. Well, shit. Top tip, keep more organized than I am right now. Screw it, I'll be back.